Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Apponequet Regional High School. We're here in the second round, the MIAA State Tournament. State Tournament. We're here with the Apponequet Lakers facing the Ashland Clockers, and we're sorry for a delay of game. They started early without our knowledge, so we're actually coming here in the bottom of the first. On the mound for Apponequet today was Brady Willett, who managed to go through the first inning unscathed, allowing only one base hit. So we're here in the bottom of the second, where Clockers pitcher Alex Emilifi takes the mound, and Dylan Raposo, the Apponequet shortstop, will be stepping up for the first time today. Raposo took an 0 for 3 in the first round, as you saw against Hanover, and he's looking to lead things off here for Apponequet. So Raposo digs in for the first Apponequet at bat. Alex on the bump. And the first pitch will be swung and missed for a strike. Raposo attacking early. And a quick 0-1. Emilifi, senior, graduating this year from Ashland. Pitches, this one is grounded to short, as Raposo will ground it to his counterpart, and he kicks it, and Raposo will reach on an error by Dante Davanzo. So Davanzo kicks it and allows the leadoff base runner. And this will bring in the left-handed catcher, Sean Bussey, coming to the plate. Bussey went 1 for 3 against Hanover, had an RBI single. Raposo, with good speed on first base, takes his lead. Bussey looks to bunt, and that got the catcher. Didn't make contact with the bat, but the catcher couldn't hang on to it, and that drilled him. Bussey in the quick 0-1, tried to get the bunt attempt down. Emilifi gets ready. Here's the pitch to Bussey. Takes it up high for a ball. Bussey not showing bunt after the first attempt, maybe swinging away from here on out. Alex checking over at Raposo at first. Gets set, throws. Bussey will take that one down the middle, 1-2. 1-2 now, as the strike zone expands for the pitcher. Bussey looking to protect. Raposo getting his lead longer at first. Alex checks him. And the pitch. Bussey swings it up the middle. Shortstop makes the play this time. There's one. Not very fast out of the glove for the second baseman, as he can't get it as Bussey legs it out. So it'll go as a fielder's choice. 1 out, 1 on. Incoming now, Colin Fahey. Fahey coming off a great first round where he did it from both ends of the field. He pitched a complete game, only allowing 1 run, as well as going 2 for 3 with a walk. Actually, 2 for 2 with a walk. Fahey looks at a curveball that drops into the zone for a strike. Bussey on first. The catcher gets his lead. Fahey takes that one up, snap throw to first, and Bussey will dive back in safely. Count 1-1 to Fahey. Too high just a little bit, just outside the zone. It'll be 2-1 to the number 42. Willett on the mound today. Fahey's playing first. Takes another one upstairs. 2-1. 3-1. Fahey receiving mostly fastballs so far in this at-bat. He'll get another one, and this one will just miss as Fahey will take a walk. So Fahey in 4 plate appearances so far throughout this tournament, on base all those times. Coming up now is the power hitting second baseman. This is Aiden Blake. Aiden Blake in a key situation. 2 on. He's going to pop this one a mile high. First baseman and the pitcher both coming in for it, and this will be caught in fair territory, as that is put away by number 6. That is Lucas Rivera. So Rivera put the squeeze on it, and it'll be 2 down. This will bring up the pitcher, Brady Willett. So 2 on, 2 out. In steps the pitcher, Willett. Coming up, he had a knock in the last game. He'll look at the first one for a strike. Willett trying to be patient. Oh, 1 pitch to Brady. He's going to hit this one right up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop. Gathers, throws to first. Nice stretch. And Rivera stays on the bag, and that'll be it for the inning. So the pitcher gets out of it with 2 base runners, and we're going to go into the top of the second, tied at 0. Top of the second now. Coming up for Ashland is their shortstop, Dante Davanzo. Davanzo stepping in for the first time this game. We are still tied at 0 after Aponequet unable to score with a couple of base runners on. Here's the first pitch to Davanzo. That next pitch is going to be in the dirt for a ball. It's going to be 1-1 now to Davanzo. Dante, the only freshman on this team playing shortstop. Takes one at the letters. 2-1 now is the count. Brady looking for a strike. Doesn't want to get 2 behind on 2-1 count. The pitch from Brady. This one will be off the end of the bat. Jams him a bit as it goes down the first base line. Foul. So 2-2 evens the count. Willett looking for the punch out. Pitch to Davanzo. It's this one to the second baseman, and Blake will catch it on the basket catch for the first out of the inning. Now coming up for Ashland, that is Brandon Grover. Lefty in the box as Willett throws. Misses low, 1-0. Trying to get him on the low fastball as he's going right after him. Misses high this time, 2-0. Grover digs in. Willett now. Swinging right after this one. It's one high and deep into right field. But that'll be... Misplays it. Hayden Lenz looked like he had it. And he will go all the way into third. Is Grover sliding as Lenz misplays it. Not sure the ruling on if it'll be an error on Lenz or a triple. Lenz didn't make contact. He lost contact with the ball. He lost it in the sun. Either way, though, the leadoff man is at third. So 1 out now with the runner on third. Here comes the pitcher, Alex Amalfi. Takes a strike. A little half-hearted swing at one in the dirt as he went around 1-1. Misses inside, 2-1 now. Pitcher versus pitcher here, and a key RBI spot for Alex. Two-one to Amalfi. Nice lead by Grover, as Manfrom's not holding him on. Thought about it, but held up 3-1. Gets him swinging. And it was a 3-2, so it's going to strike him out on that. As the count was full, it appeared. So he'll go down the way of the K, and this will give us 2 outs now. 2 outs and the runner on third. Coming up now, Shea Donovan. First pitch to Donovan. Manfrom playing back now, letting the runner on third get his lead. That one gets away from him, but a nice job by Bussey keeping it in front of him, hanging on, not allowing the runner to advance. Willette trying to get out of this inning unscathed as Grover takes his lead. The pitch to Donovan. Another low. This one skips by Bussey a little bit, but not far enough. Gets to it. Two ones the count on to Donovan. That one low, just misses. 3-1 now to Donovan. Willette attacking low, not getting too many calls early on. And he'll walk him. That one went up high, popped out of the glove of Bussey, but no advance by Grover. This will put runners on first and third now with 2 outs. This will bring up Luke Schwerzler. Schwerzler coming up, runners on first and third, 2 outs, looking to drive in the first run of the game. Big lead by Grover. First pitch is down the middle. It'll be a strike. Gets ahead of him quickly, 0-1. And this is actually number 6, Lucas Rivera batting, not Schwerzler. Schwerzler's number 7. So the pitch to Rivera fouls it off. Willette checking the runners. Quick steal. They're just going to let him advance to second. Willette stepped off, had no one covering. And I'll just let him take second. So now it'll be runners on second and third now with 2 outs. AponequetRHS not worrying about the runners, just focusing on getting the out. Rivera now with 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Takes that one up high for a ball. A lot of lengthy at-bats so far for Willett pitching. Hasn't gotten too many quick outs in this game so far. Gets him to wave at it though, and he will get out of the inning unscathed as he strikes him out, keeping the score 0-0 going into the bottom of the second. Bottom two here now at Apponequet, and steps the Lakers center fielder Hayden Lenz. Lenz took an 0 for 2 with a walk in the last game. Seeing what he can do here in his first at bat in this game. We'll take that one up high for a ball, 1-0. Alex Amelphi still on the mound. Second pitch, pops this one up into foul grounds for the first strike of the at bat, 1-1 now. One to Lenz. Takes this one up, 2-1 now. Score still tied at 0-0 after Brady Willett was able to get out of the last inning. Lenz swinging all the way, pops this one a mile high in the infield. First baseman calls it, and he will put the squeeze on it and retire the batter. As that was Lucas Rivera, and struck out to end the inning last time, but gets Lenz on that play. Now coming the third baseman, that is Cody Manfrim. Manfrim DH'd in the last game, had a couple hits, some RBIs. First pitch he sees, he's going to take up high. Slow breaking ball, not able to break enough though, as Manfrim takes it for the first ball. Manfrim fully swinging on that one, fouls it off. Makes it 1-1. Up high now, 2-1 to Manfrim. Amelphi deals. This one gets hit right side, Oppo field, and that's going to fall for the first it's going to fall for a base hit for Cody Manfrim. He gets on to lead off the inning. Or he gets on with 1 out now. So Manfrim on with 1 out. It's the pitch, that is Bryant Connolly, last game's first baseman, now DHing today it looks like. Looks at it low. One on, 1 out for the Lakers. Conley takes that one. It's going to find the zone for a strike. 2-1 now to Conley. Conley's going to call timeout now, step out, take a few practice swings. Now he's ready as he gets back into the box. Amelphi now. Pitches to him. Takes it just outside. Catcher didn't like it. I don't think Amelphi liked it. And Amelphi a little frustrated with the call. 3-1 now, as he's just looking for a strike now. Conley, patient at the plate, looks for his pitch. He'll hit this one, and he'll find a hole. It'll be a base hit for Conley, advancing the runner. Slices it into left field. Good job going opposite field. A couple of opposite field base hits for the Lakers so far now in the bottom of the second. Puts a runner in scoring position. And here comes Matt Bogey, the man to talk about last game. Went 2 for 3, including an RBI single and a solo home run. So Bogey with a good chance of driving in a couple more RBIs as he comes in now with 2 on and only 1 out. Amalfi sets. He's going to check on the runners. He's going to pitch it to Bogey. Bogey swinging on the first pitch, and that is going to bloop in there. Oh, Manfred didn't get a good read on it as he was not running all the way, but a little bobble by the center fielder allows Manfred to advance easily, and the bases are now loaded for the top of the order. 3 singles in a row for Apponequet. Raposo coming up. He reached on an error by the shortstop his last time up. With 1 out, he's looking to drive in some runs. They had a shot at Manfred at third, but Grover kicked it in center field. Couldn't get it. So bases are now loaded for Raposo. Raposo, who likes to be aggressive, swings at the first pitch and fouls it down the third baseline. Down 0-1 to start. Raposo, known to swing at the first pitch. He likes to be aggressive, and he really wants to drive in some runs. Corners in with the infield with the 2 middle infielders playing at double play depth, looking to get out of this inning. Trying to keep Apponequet at bay. The 0-1 to Raposo. Swings again. Got under it. Manfred breaks for the plate. The pitcher can't make the play, and that'll be the first run for Apponequet. Good job by Manfred, really making the pitcher hustle as he couldn't pick it up. So Raposo, credit with the RBI, will be on first with the E1. So it's the second time today Raposo has made it on base because of an error, and it's now 1-0 Apponequet here in the second. This will bring up the catcher, Sean Bussey, as they're talking to the pitcher, Amalfi. Raposo swung on it, got the very top of the baseball. It looked like a swinging bunt. And that plates the first run of the game. Here's Bussey with the bases loaded. Still only 1 gone. And Bussey steps out, timeout called. Now he's going to get ready to receive his first pitch. Amalfi gets ready. Bussey swings. He's going to foul it off. This one's going to head into the football field. And it'll be a quick 0-1. Bussey looking to drive in some runs. Oh, 1. Swings at this one. Lifts it into left field. Slicing into foul territory. Left fielder won't make a play. And in a way, maybe better now, as Bussey is now 0-2, and the runner definitely would have tagged on that play. So perhaps Amalfi can retire him the way of the K, get two outs now, and no more runs in scoring. So we'll see what Bussey can do now, 0-2, as Amalfi gets ready. Amalfi has not moved. He is locked. He is trying to be locked in for this at bat. Now he gets ready. Bussey hits this one up the middle. Second baseman going to take it himself for 1. Throw it on to first. Not in time. And this gets away. Here comes Bogey. 2 runs are going to score. On a fielder's choice. 2 runs coming to score by the ground out by the fielder's choice by Sean Bussey. So now it's going to be 3-0 Apponequet. 3-0 Apponequet, 2 down in this inning. Bussey is at first. This brings up Colin Fahey. Fahey walked his first time up. He's going to take one down the middle for a strike. And I'll take that one low now, 1-1 to Fahey. Long innings so far as Fahey is the 7th batter Amalfi has faced so far, and he's going to hit this one into right field. Giving chase is the right fielder. He'll get under it, and he will put it away to retire the inning. So after that inning of work, Apponequet takes a 3-0 lead going into the top of the third. Here we are now in the top of the third. This brings up Matthew Neal, number 10 for Ashland. He led off the game, grounding out to the shortstop. He'll pop this one into right field, giving chase to the right fielder, and he will get it for the first out of the inning by Corey Sorrell. So Sorrell gets the out. That's a quick out for Brady Willett, returning on the mound for his third inning of work. And Neal gets a quick 0 for 2 now. Pitch now to the next batter. He'll foul it off. This is number 13. This is John Matarese. So Matarese now takes an 0-1. Takes that one low. Matarese struck out his last time up. One now. Jam shot, right field foul. He's got 2 strikes on him now, 1 and 2. He'll wave at it, but it'll be in the dirt. Busty's got to recover. He's going to throw on to first, and that'll be the second out of the inning, as he'll go down for the way of the K for the second time, I believe, today. And yep, that will be Matarese's second time striking out in the game. So quick 2 out. Incoming now, number 15. This is Jackson Hornung. Hornung singled his last time up. Looking to get on base again. Brady throws one by him for the first strike. Looks at a curveball in the dirt, 1-1 now. That curveball stays up as I will attack the zone. 1-2 now. Willett looking for his second strike out of the inning. Looking to end the inning, 1-2-3. Hornung now. Gonna have to protect on 1-2. After a couple breaking balls, Willett goes for the fastball, but it's too low. Good take there by Hornung, evens the count at 2-2. Still trying to protect. And he'll just foul this one off to stay alive. Willett going back to attacking the zone, not trying to make the count full. Just trying to get out of this inning quickly, 1-2-3. Two again. Willett winds up, he'll throw, and again Hornung will stay alive. Willett's thrown a lot of pitches early on, was getting out of this inning pretty quickly, but now Hornung giving him a bit of a hard time. He'll ground this one to third. Manfrim with the sliding stop, gets up, throws. The throw is high, and he will pull him off the base. So a nice stop by Manfrim, but throw is high, pulling Fahey off the bag, and he will reach on an error by Manfrim. Apponequet thought they got him out as they were all leaving the field, and you could see Hornung was about to take second until everyone realized nope, he's safe. So this inning will extend, as now here comes Dominic Kavanaugh as Willette checks the runner. Fahey almost came down on the bag to get him, but just lost him by a step. Kavanaugh now takes it up high. They're going to check to see if he went. He did not go around. Kavanaugh lined out to second base his last time up. We're going to see what he can do in his second at-bat. It's the second time Hornung is on base today, as he gets his lead at first. Willette now pitches up high again. He's fallen behind the batter now, Kavanaugh. Gets it low, and he will walk him. So the inning extends again now as Kavanaugh walks, reaching base for the first time in this game. The runners on first and second with 2 gone. Now coming up, the freshman shortstop, Dante Davanzo. Davanzo now in an RBI spot. He lined out his last time up. Swinging at the first pitch, foul down the first base line. And that would have brought in a run had it stayed inside. First pitch swinging is the freshman. Batting aggressive as he gets back into the box. Brady's still trying to get out of the inning. 2 outs, easiest base. Willette steps off. Raposo and Blake playing, trying to turn the ball. They can get the easiest bag. Swings again. It's this one in center field. That one's going to drop. Base hit. Lenz up and throwing the chuck home. Not in time, though. Bussey now going to throw it to second. And then Kavanaugh will dive back in, and that'll be a run and an RBI for Ashland. So the error proving costly now for Apponequet as they're only up by 3-1. As a good throw by Lenz, but not enough to get him out. Here's Brandon Grover coming up. Grover had that triple his last time up. Was left on base, however, as he takes a strike. And what started out as a quick 2-up, 2-down inning has now turned into a longer inning as he's facing his 6th batter of the inning so far. 0-1 to Grover. Swings at one low. Makes no contact with it. 1-1 now. The 1-1. Late swing. It was actually 1-2, and Grover will go down. So Ashland will get a run in, but the score will still be 3-1 Apponequet. Coming up to bat now for Apponequet is Aiden Blake, the second baseman. Blake coming up. He is 0 for 1. He popped out his last time up. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Amalfi back on the mound. Light swing right to the shortstop. Davanzo on the run. Good stretch at first, and that'll get him for the first out. Nice stretch by, believe that was Rivera. It was. Nice stretch. And Devonzo didn't think he had to get it on the run at first, but perhaps the right call as he was able to get Blake out by just a step. And it's the first out of the inning so far. This will bring up Brady Willett, the pitcher today. He's going to line this first pitch into left, but right at the left fielder. So some good contact, but unfortunate for Willett as it goes right to the Ashland left fielder. That'll be 2 quick outs now for Aponequet. And coming now is the center fielder, Hayden Lenz. Lenz will take the first pitch for a strike. Popped out to first base his last time up. Takes that one up high at the letters. 1-1. Gonna ground this one up the middle. Devonzo with another chance. Throwing to first, and that'll get him. Very quick inning now as they go down in order. Aponequet still up 3-1 at the end of the inning. Okay. Top of the 4 now. It's Alex Almaffey comes up. The pitcher coming into bat. As Willett will pitch to him, he's going to swing at the first pitch and foul it off. Almaffey struck out in his last at-bat, down 0-1. Pitch from Willett. He's going to swing and hit this one to Raposo. It's weird hop as it gets over Raposo, and it will be a single for Alex Almaffey, as there's nothing Dylan Raposo can do about that as it hit the edge of the grass and just popped over his head. He was playing it well. He was all ready to take it on a short hop and throw it to first, but just the weird dimensions, I guess, at Aponequet catches the edge of the grass and into left field. So that will be a leadoff base hit for Ashland. Now batting now is Shea Donovan. Takes a curveball in the dirt for a ball. Nice block by Bussey. Donovan walked in his last at-bat. He's going to swing right through that a bit late. Evens the count now, does Willett. Almaffey on first, gets his lead. They're going to try to pick him off, and he will dive in safely as Fahey can't apply the tag in time. Donovan will now await his third pitch, and they will try to pick him off again. This one a little closer, but the result the same as Almaffey is in. Donovan now gets the pitch up high, takes it as eyes for a ball, 2-1. Aponequet likes to pick off at first base when they have runners against them. We saw in the last game they were successful one time in getting a runner out with Fahey on the mound. So they caught the runner napping. Brady's still checking him. Gonna give it to him in the dirt, blocked again by Bussey. He's having a good job as the backstop today. Runner is going. No, he's not. He held up. Like a little fake steal there. He started to go. Pitch got blown by Donovan. And Almaffey decides, no, I'm not going to go. So Donovan with 2 strikes now, and they're going to try to pick him off again as Almaffey dives back. Really making him work and getting that uni dirty. And he'll walk again, second time of the game for Donovan. Has not had an official at-bat, but in 2 plate appearances, he has reached base twice. 2 on, nobody out now, as Ashland's next batter comes up. This is the first baseman, Lucas Rivera. See what he can do with 2 on, down by 2. He struck out his last time up. And Willette still checking on Almafi over at second base as he has to dive back in again. Almafi, like he's on a slip and slide today. Willette gonna go again, and this time Almafi in standing. Willette does not want Almafi to get comfortable over at second base as he will pitch in the dirt to Bussy. Nice block as Rivera takes a ball. Here in the 4th inning, if Willette can get out of this inning, I can really only see him going about 1 more as he's thrown a lot of pitches early on, or so far. He'll get a strike there, 1-1 to Rivera. Rivera checking the signs at third. Corner's playing a bit in with the infielders at double play depth as Rivera goes after one and swings at one out of the zone, 1-2. Hits this one right back to Willette. He doesn't know where to go with it though, and he's gonna go to first to make sure he gets 1 out. Willette took his time, wasn't sure where to go with the ball, thought about trying to turn 2, but he just goes to first to guarantee an out, and this will put runners on second and third now with only 1 away. In steps now is Matthew Neal. See what Matt Neal can do now. Matt Neal in a key spot. Almafi doing a dance over at third base, trying to throw off Willette. Matt Neal is 0 for 2 so far today. He grounded out and flew out. The pitch to the Ashland leadoff man. Takes a strike. The infield is in for Aponequet as they are backing out now. Corner's in, middle infield playing further back. Delayed swing, swings right through it for another strike. As Neal in this situation just looking to put the ball in play and try to bring in at least 1 run. Bussy goes out to talk to Brady. Perhaps trying to clear his mind a little bit and try to get this runner out to bring in 2 outs. Willette gets ready. He sets, he pitches. Hits one on top. This one going to third. Manfrim with the throw. Got him out, but the run comes in to score. On a tapper to third base, Manfrim makes the play. Had no shot at getting the runner out at third, so it'll go as a ground out, but an RBI for Neal. Score is now 3-2, the runner on third in favor of the Lakers. Coming up now again, Jackson Hornung. Hornung struck out his first time up, and his second time. He has struck out twice so far today. And his at-bat will start similar as he looks at a strike. Next pitch to Hornung is up high. This one will be in the dirt and it'll skip away from Bussey, but not far enough for the runners to advance, as Donovan will hold up at third. 2-1 the count to Ashland's number 13. That one will be low. Bussey frames it, doesn't get the call. 3-1 now to Jackson. (3-1) with 2 outs. Jackson has the green light to swing. And it'll just miss the zone. Questionable call, but it is a ball, as Hornung is on base for the first time today. And the inning will extend. Runners on first and third now. And this is actually Jackson Hornung batting now. It was John Matarese who walked. So Hornung is up now. He singled his first time up and then followed that up by reaching on an error from third base. I thought he had been on base before. Hits this one down the third baseline. Nice play by the third base coach as he snags it with the bare hand. So Matarese is actually the one who gets the walk. So Hornung coming up. Takes it low, another stop by Bussey. 3-2 is the score here from Apponequet. Runner still at the corners, still 2 away as Willett working to get out of this inning. He'll take that one up high as Willett took something off it, trying to get him to swing at it. And if I had to guess, once this inning is over, this could be Brady Willett's last inning of work. And he's looking to get Hornung out. He'll pop it a mile high, but out of play. Bussey has no shot at this as it's outside. Long at bat now to Hornung. Long inning. This one up high, and he'll walk. The bases loaded as Jackson is on for the 3rd time today. Back-to-back walks from Willett, and the bases are now loaded, and the head coach is going to talk to his pitcher, and this may be the last we see of Brady Willett on the mound. And he will stick with his man and look to get Willett at least out of this inning, as Kavanaugh coming up with the bases loaded and 2 out. And this is a big spot for Dominic Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh walked his last time up. His first pitch swinging, hit well into center field, but Lenz catches it just before the track, and Willett will get out of this inning with his team still up 3-2. Bottom four here at Apponequet with the Lakers up 3-2 against the Ashland Clockers. Again, this is the quarterfinal of the Division III South Sectional Tournament, as the Lakers coming in as the number 1 seed as they beat Hanover in the last game, with Ashland beating Scituate in their last game. As they meet here at Apponequet, here comes Manfrim, now the third baseman up. Cody Manfrim had a base hit in his last at-bat. As be a strike there. Quick inning last time by Alex Amelfi. Curveball outside for a ball, as Alex in the last inning sent him down in order. Manfrim hacks at it into right field, but the right fielder is right there to make the catch. So quick out there for Amelfi, as Manfrim will go down. This will bring up the DH Bryant Connolly. Connolly comes up. He had a single his last time up. First pitch swinging, taps it foul. Oh, and 1 to Conley. Looks at strike 2. And he's going to have to protect up there. Amelfi might waste one on the 0-2. Could go for a curveball low. But no, he's going to go with the high heat, but still miss 1 and 2. Still with a pitch to give. Conley trying to be patient at the same time protecting. Goes for the same spot, same result, 2 and 2. And he's going to be looking to get Conley out, does not want to make the count full, and he pitches again up high. So Conley able to battle back from 0 and 2, makes the count full. Amelfi gets ready for the payoff pitch. It's low, so he works a walk after starting 0 and 2. He is on for the second time today. This will bring up Matt Bogey. Bogey coming up, he also singled his last time up, 1 for 1, coming off that game against Hanover where he hit a solo home run. He's got a runner on with nobody out. We'll see what he can do, or with 1 out actually. Bogey looking to bunt, snap throw to first. He's gonna be out. Conley wandered too far off the bag as they tried to get perhaps a sacrifice bunt. And now, instead of 1 on and 1 out, it's 2 out with nobody on. So change of plan, Bogey's gonna have to adjust after not getting the bunt down as he pulled back. And he's going to be swinging the bat now. Hits this one down to third base line. That's a fair ball. Down the line. The left fielder will field it. Throw it in is Donovan. So now we'll have a runner on first again, and it's Matt Bogey. He's 2 for 2 today. And this brings up Dylan Raposo as we go to the top of the lineup. So Raposo coming up. 1 on. Take a ball outside. Raposo's been on base twice so far today, both reaching on errors. He has an RBI to his credit. Inside. Raposo, usually a very aggressive hitter, being patient so far. With a 1-run lead, he'd like to add to that. 2-0 is the count. Raposo waiting for his pitch. Pops this one up. Going to be right to the second baseman as they'll make the play. So the Lakers will go down relatively easily for Amalfi, and this will still be 3-2 heading to the top of the fifth. Top five here from Aponequet. Dante Davanzo up to bat. Davanzo has a hit so far today as he looks at a strike, as Brady Willett coming out for his fifth inning of work. Thought they were going to pull him, but no, they're going to stick with their starter, as he is still maintaining a 3-2 lead. Looked like at the same spot, but no, it's just inside, as Bussy can't frame it. Or Bussy frames it, but they're going to call it outside. 1-1 now. Yep, Davanzo with the RBI singles last time. Hits one right to Blake. Blake patient, picks it up, throws on to first, and gets the out. And Davanzo is retired to start the fifth. This brings up Brandon Grover. Grover looks at a strike. Grover is 1 for 2. He tripled and struck out so far in 2 trips. Nobody out for Grover. Or nobody on for Grover. 1 out as he waves at 1. And he'll wave at it, and he will strike out for the second time. Bussy gonna have to clean up and throw it on to first, and they will get him out. So Grover, for the second time today, has struck out. And this is a good inning that Willett so far was needing, as he is able to retire the first 2 batters he faces, and he will face Alex Amalfi now. First pitch is outside for a ball. Amalfi has struck out and singled so far in the game, and he'll get a nice piece into left field, and it's going to drop for another base hit, and he will be on first base for his second hit of the ball game. So now that'll give him a base runner with 2 down. Now coming up is Shea Donovan, the left fielder. Donovan walked in his last at-bat, and that's all he's done so far today. He has walked twice. First pitch swinging as he comes up empty. 0-1 now. Up high, evens the count. 1-1 now to Donovan. Donovan's been patient today. He's been looking for his pitch all game. He uppercuts this one into out-of-play territory. 1-2 now to Donovan, the Ashland sophomore. One of only 3 sophomores and 4 underclassmen altogether on this varsity playoff team. 1-2. He's going to wave at it. Did he go around? He did not. And the runner is advancing to second as no one is there. Aponequet thought they struck him out, but the umpire says no. He held up his swing, making the count 2-2. And Amalfi on first base, seeing that the infield was coming into the dugout, advances to second. So now it's 2-2, 2 gone, a runner on second, the tying run on second with Donovan still up there, 2-2. Outside, full count. And if something comes from this at-bat from Donovan, this could be the at-bat and the call that haunts Apponequet here in the playoffs. Full count to Donovan as Willett steps off. Brady trying to get out of it. 3-2. Up high, and Donovan will walk for the third time this game. The go-ahead run reaches base now. This will bring up Mason Dushney. Pinch hitting, I believe. This is going to be his first at-bat of the ball game. And it comes in a big spot with the tying run on second and the go-ahead run at first. And everyone thought Donovan struck out, but he holds on and draws a walk. Mason looks at a ball low. Ashland's bench starting to get verbal. We saw that in the Hanover game as they are cheering on their pinch hitter. Mason in the box. Gonna swing at this one as it pops up into foul grounds. 1-1 now. Mason, old school style, no batting gloves. As he tries to do something for the Clockers. Count even at 1-1. As we'll have to wait here a second. Willett will step off. Almafi retreats to second base. Still top 5 here from Apponequet. This one's in the dirt, blocked by Bussey. As he'll fall behind the count now, 2-1 to Mason. Hits this one sharply to right field. Diving play, no play. The tying run will score. Mason digging for second. Here comes the go-ahead as Donovan will be standing. And Mason ends up back into second base. A 2 RBI double, giving Ashland the lead as Sorrell could not come down with it on the diving effort. A pinch hit 2 RBI double for Mason Dushney. And Ashland takes a 4-3 lead. So the pinch hitter with perhaps the biggest at-bat we have seen in this game. Coming up now is Matt Neal back to the top of the order. He takes a ball low as the momentum is shifted into Ashland's favor. He's going to hit this one to Raposo at short. Raposo fields it, throwing to first, and the inning has ended, but a big inning for Ashland as pinch hitter Mason Dushney gives Ashland the lead as they take it now 4-3 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Here we are in the bottom of the 5th now as Ashland ended up taking the lead 4-3 now. This brings up Sean Bussey, the catcher, coming up. He is coming up. He grounded out to a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. And that is both times. He has grounded out on fielder's choices both times so far. 0 for 2, but he does have a pair of RBIs. So he's going to lead off things here in the bottom of the 5th. Almafi back on the hill. First pitch swinging in the dirt. Goes down 0-1. Bussey taking his time to get back into the box. And he will now. The 0-1 pitch from Almafi. Off-speed pitch, changeup it looks like, into the zone, and Bussey is quickly down 0-2. We see Matt Bogey warming up in the bullpen for the Lakers. He may be the next pitcher coming into this game, as Bussey will swing right through it, and he will be down on 3 pitches. 0 for 3 today now is Bussey. Incoming now, Colin Fahey, the first baseman. He flew out his last time up, but also has a walk so far in the game. Looks at a ball outside. 1-0 now. Up high, 2-0 now to Fahey. That one will drop into the zone now. 2-1 to Colin Fahey. Takes another fastball up high, 3-1 now, as Almafi has to be careful now. Fahey, one of the most dangerous hitters on this Apponequet team. Looking to do some damage on a 3-1 pitch, and he'll watch it, and he'll take his second walk of the game, his 3rd overall in this tournament. And this is going to bring up Aiden Blake, the second baseman. So 1 on with 1 out. Coming up, Blake. He's going to lift this one into right field. Going into foul territory. Right fielder giving chase. Sliding catch. Makes the catch. Fahey will have to retreat on a nice play by the Ashland right fielder to track it down. As Blake has been kept quiet in this game, that is his 3rd time. He is now 0 for 3 in the game. So 2 outs now after the walk. This will bring up Brady Willett, the pitcher. Willett steps in. He looks at 1 outside. Willett is 0 for 2 so far. He's going to drive this one to right field, though. Is that going to split the gap? No, the right fielder comes down with it again. So despite the walk, Ashland gets out of it and sets down Apponequet here in the bottom of the 5th. To the top of the 6th we go now. Score 4-3 in favor of the Clockers. Here we come now to the top of the 6th. Brady Willett coming out for his 6th inning of work, facing the batter now, John Matarese. He is 0 for 2 today with a walk, struck out those other times. So Matarese coming up, takes his first pitch, and he's going to swing at the first pitch. Raposo will field it on a hop, throws on the first, and 1 pitch, 1 out for the Apponequet starter. That'll be the 3rd time today that Matarese will go down. 0 for 3 with the walk. Incoming now, Jackson Hornung. He's going to take a ball. Hornung has singled, reached on an error so far in this game. He's also walked. Takes another ball, 2-0. Jackson, he's got that old school style stance. Steps in, hits this one on the ground. It's going to stay fair. Tough play for Manfred. Steps, fires, and high throw, but he wasn't going to get him as Jackson is on with his 2nd base hit of the ball game. was a very tough play for Manfrim. Had to come in on it and throw it across his body as Jackson's able to leg out the infield single. Here comes Dominic Kavanaugh. He's going to swing on the first pitch as well. Raposo with a double play chance. Throws it to Blake for one. On to first, and they get the double play. So a nice job by the Lakers turning the double play to get out of the inning. Ashland will hold on to their lead 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Here we go into the bottom of the 6th now with the center fielder Hayden Lenz coming up. Lenz is 0 for 2 so far today, trying to turn things around with Apponequet still down by a run. Almafi, I believe, back on the hill. And he is, as he's going to pitch to Lenz. Lenz thought about swinging at the first pitch, got a piece of it as he checked his swing. Going to be 0-1. The speedy Lenz looking to get on base. Looks at a curveball that drops into the zone for a strike. Buckling at the knees, 0-2 now, as Lenz finding himself in a jam. Might throw that curveball again, but no, he's going to go right on with the fastball. Picked up by the shortstop, throw on to first, and they got him. Dante Davanzo makes the play at short and retires the leadoff man 1 away. Here comes Cody Manfrim, the third baseman, coming up. He has a base hit so far today. Looks at one up high for a ball. One for two. He has singled and lined out so far in this contest. Hits one right up the middle. Almafi really just making sure he doesn't get hit by that. And that is the second base hit for Manfrim as Apponequet looking to get things going here in the 6th. A hard hit single right up the middle. Brings up Bryant Conley. Conley has singled and walked so far in this game. That one gets away from the catcher. But Hornung able to cradle it. So Manfrim staying at first. It's a ball to Connolly. Conley now gets ready for his pitch. Looks at a strike, 1-1 now. Looked like he was going to be taking all the way till he got a strike. Conley trying to be patient. Takes that one in the dirt. Tells Manfrim to stay at first. Nice block there by Hornung. 2-1 the count to Conley. Almafi checks the runner. He sets, he fires, swinging and fouling it off. This will go onto the football field. This means it's a long run for Jake Muner, but he's getting his exercise in. Two now to Conley, but Conley going to take a time out. One thing I've noticed about Almafi is when a batter steps out of the box, he does not leave the mound. He stays locked in. Here's the pitch now. Late on it as this one's popped up kind of near us, going to foul ground. And we almost saw a Tucker Leslie situation where if you saw the Hanover game, the Hanover third baseman flipped over the guardrail, but that won't happen today as it'll go into foul ground. Still 2-2 to Conley. Conley late on that one, protecting though. Conley will pop this one up way on the infield. The infielders converse. The third baseman will get under it, and he will make the play as Kavanaugh puts the squeeze on it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So we'll bring up Matt Bogey, number 23. Bogey has a base hit in this game. Swinging at the first pitch, grounds it down the third base line, foul, 0-1. And he's 2 for 2 on the day so far. Looking to keep that up with a runner on first. Looks at a strike, 0-2 now. Looked a bit high, but it's a strike nonetheless. We saw Matt Bogey warming up in the bullpen earlier. He may be coming into the next inning to pitch, or perhaps maybe the Apponequet longman had the takes a ball. If this game goes into extra innings, 1-2 now is Bogey. We saw him get a hold of one in the last game, hit a solo home run. The Lakers could really use one right now, but he'll wave at it, gets away, and no problem for the Ashland catcher. Will throw him out at first. Ashland will maintain their lead going into the top of the 7th, 4-3 Clockers. We're here now in the top of the 7th at Apponequet Regional High School, here in the quarterfinal of the D3 South Sectional Tournament, as Brady Willett comes on for the 7th inning of work facing the Ashland shortstop. This is Dante DeVonzo, who is dazzled in the field, and he swings at the first pitch, pops this one into foul ground. He's quickly down 0-1. Also having a nice day at the plate, too. As we've seen, he's driven in a couple runs so far, and is a big reason why Ashland is up 4-3 so far in this game. Yeah, 1 for 2. He grounded out and singled so far. Takes one inside, 1-1. One pitch to the young shortstop. Takes one inside, but a strike nonetheless. 1-2 now. Brady's got one to waste, but we'll see if he just goes after him. Throws a curveball in the dirt, but DeVonzo holds up. 2-2 now. Brady had one to waste, tried to get him to swing outside the zone and narrowly succeeded, but DeVonzo able to hold up. 2-2 now. Ground ball, foul. So we'll have to do this again at 2-2. DeVonzo looking to do something. He's got Grover on deck. He's going to go the other way into right field. Sorrell giving chase, tries to dive and comes up empty as this will land foul. So Sorrell with nothing happening there, and DeVonzo will go right back up with 2-2 the count. He'll wave at it, get him to strike out. Bussey will have to complete the play, and he'll throw it on to first. So DeVonzo strikes out to lead off the inning. And this will bring up Brandon Grover. 1 for 3 so far. He's tripled and struck out twice. The lefty gets up. Brady with his first pitch to the left-hander. Drops a curveball in there for the strike. Next pitch to Grover. That one's there. Quickly now 0-2. Grover now has to protect. And he will take ball 1 on a pitch that barely missed. 1-2 now. Grover trying not to strike out for the 3rd time this game. He's in 1-2 on a pitcher's count. And he will go down. And Bussey saying he caught it, but no, he's going to have to throw it out at first. 2nd strikeout of the inning. 2nd drop, 3rd strike as well. And it's a quick 2 outs now as Alex Almafi, the pitcher, is coming up. He singled his last time up in what proved to be a very important single as he later came around to score the tying run. He's had a great day on the mound as well, holding the Lakers to 3 runs as he takes a ball upstairs. He's 2 for 3 so far in the day. He has 2 singles and a strikeout. Lets one bounce. Gets ahead in the count, 2-1. It actually. So the 2-0 pitch now to Almafi. Looks at a strike as Willette gets the first strike of the at-bat. 2-1 now. Almafi appearing to be taking until he got a strike. Lets that one go by 2. 2-2 now. So Willette coming back from 2-0 to get 2 quick strikes. Grounder to short. Raposo will take it. Throw on to first. Low throw. Nice pick by Fahey. And Willette will retire them in order. 1-2-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. As Apponequet looking to rally back and keep their season alive. They are down 4-3 going into the bottom of the 7th. Here we are now at the bottom of the 7th. Apponequet's last chance to come back into this game and keep their playoff hopes alive as they go to the top of the order with their shortstop, Dylan Raposo, coming in. We'll see what Raposo can do. Looking to get on base to lead off this inning against Alex Almafi. Almafi trying to go the distance, pitch a complete game. Raposo trying not to play his last game in a Laker uniform. Digs into the plate. The Lakers shortstop awaiting his pitch. First pitch swinging fouled off. Raposo's 0 for 3 so far as he takes a ball. And he takes a strike 1-2. He's reached on 2 errors and also popped out his last time. 1-2 now to the senior shortstop. Takes a timeout, trying to clear his head. The 1-2 from Almafi. Throws it in the dirt, evens the count. 2-2 now to Raposo. The slick Lakers shortstop looking to get something started here in the bottom of the 7th. Another low pitch, draws a full count now. Raposo, the aggressive hitter, being very patient as he's just looking to get on base any way he can. 3-2 now, the payoff pitch. Takes it low, it's a leadoff walk to Raposo. The tying run is now on base for the catcher, Sean Bussey. Bussy 0 for 3 so far. Found himself in 2 fielder's choices and a strikeout so far to get today. Looking to at least move over Raposo into scoring position. First pitch is up high, and now the Laker faithful starting to get loud, trying to rattle Almafi a bit and maybe try to do something to bring that runner home. Bussy now 1-0. Looking to get things started, trying to turn his day around. Has had a great day behind the plate. And that's going to get away. Raposo moves up to second base, and maybe Laker Nation doing a bit more than we may think, perhaps rattling the pitcher and the catcher. Nobody out now with the tying run on second base with Sean Bussy up. Bussy now has a chance to be the hero, or at least move that runner over 90 feet away from scoring. No outs now to Bussy. Bussy trying to be patient. He's going to let one rip and foul it off. Two 2-1 to Bussy. Checks the runner at second. Gonna step off and make Raposo go back. And Almafi perhaps trying to slow the pace in his favor and try to get Bussy out of his rhythm. Almafi really taking his time, and he's going to do what he's been doing all game. He's going to stay on the mound and wait for Bussy to get back into the box, trying to throw off his timing. 2-1 to Bussy. Looks at a ball up high, 3-1 now. Bussy representing the winning run in a 3-1 count now. Raposo at second. Bussy showing patience. Swings at what could have been ball 4, and that makes a full count now. Bussy a bit too aggressive up there. Full count now with Raposo over at second. The payoff pitch to Bussy as Almafi staying still, looking for his sign. Now he sets. He'll step off though, and we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Bussy digs in. The Aponequet catcher awaits his pitch, trying to erase his offer. And he'll call timeout now, and he'll make Almafi stop. Now Almafi quickening the pace, full count to Bussy, and he'll look at ball 4. So 2 batters, 2 balls, nobody out. The winning run on first, the tying run at scoring position, and the best hitter in Aponequet's lineup up to bat. They're going to go, Ashland's coach is going to go talk to their starter. In a key situation, they may pull him here, but it looks like they're just going to talk to him, try to clear his mind, and they are going to stick with their starter. Alex Almafi going to stay in this game, going to try to get the final 3 outs, but he's facing the most dangerous hitter in Aponequet's lineup, big 42 Colin Fahey. And now the catcher going to talk to his man. Or Nug, perhaps trying to just give him a few tips about how to approach Fahey. But perhaps also just trying to slow down the game. Raposo at second, Bussy at first, Fahey up, nobody out. Ashland up by 1. Fahey awaiting his first pitch. He's got Blake on deck. Lets that one up high as it appears the zone is appearing to shrink as this game goes on. As an hour ago, that may have been called a strike. 1-0 to Fahey. Awaiting his pitch as Almafi has not been able to connect with the strike zone. And now he does, 1-1. Fahey lets a strike go. With a strike past him now, he'll get the green light to swing, as he may be aggressive. Looking to make contact, trying to move Raposo over. He is. He's going to hit this one to left field. Raposo going to be rounding third. Donovan picks up. He's going to throw. Strong throw. Gets away from the catcher. Raposo scores. Fahey moves up to second. The Lakers have tied it, and the winning run is 90 feet away. Captain Clutch Colin Fahey comes through again for the Lakers. Donovan's throw was on the mark, but Hornung could not handle it, with Raposo running oh so aggressively, diving in to tie this game. Nobody out, and the winning run is just 90 feet away. And could Aiden Blake be the man to project the Lakers into the semifinal of this D3 South Sectional Tournament? Almafi's day appears to be over, as I believe that is Brandon Grover now that they're going to go to on the hill, looking to at least let this game go a little longer. So Almafi, he will go 6 innings, allowing 4 runs, possibly more, as if Bussy scores coming up, that run will be charged to Almafi, and he'll be the losing pitcher. So Grover coming in from center field. This means that Shea Donovan will move over from left field into center field. Matt Neal will take over in right field. As Grove warming up. And this is going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Aiden Blake, the powerful second baseman. He's coming up. And he's coming up trying to replace it, trying to shake his 0 for. He's 0 for 3 so far. The infield is in, so he doesn't even have to make great contact here. And with nobody out, this is every player's dream right here. Playoff game, tying run at third, nobody out. A free swinger like Aiden Blake coming up. New pitcher on the mound. The first pitch from Grove. And it'll be in there for a strike. Blake sees his first strike from Grover. A.B. Aiden Blake, number 22, steps out. Bussy at third, they're not going to hold him. Blake with the 0-1. Takes one up high. Hard throwing pitcher is Grover. Gets the fastball high, 1-1. And could Aiden Blake end this in dramatic fashion? Big swing, but nothing coming up with it, as it's 1-2 now to Blake. Grover has a pitch to waste, but he may not try his luck with the runner at third and nobody out. May still just have to go after Blake. He does. This one gets away. Bussy thought about it, but no, the catcher holding up. Probably a smart move, not risking it with nobody out. But Hornung definitely just saw his life flash before his eyes as he couldn't catch it as the catcher. Bussy wise to hold up, 2-2 now to Blake. Blake hasn't struck out in this game yet, so he just really needs to make contact. 2-2. And he'll swing right through it for the first out of this inning. This will bring up Brady Willett, the pitcher, coming up trying to win the game himself with 1 out and a runner on the winning run 90 feet away at third base. They've gone with Brady this entire game. And let's see if he can have a clutch moment as he tries to win it himself. First pitch swinging gets by him, 0-1. Big lefty digs in. He's trying to put a ball in play, move the run. Doesn't even have to make great contact. A looper will win it. Free swinging as he swings at a high pitch. Foul. Finds himself quickly down 0-2. A bit trigger happy is Willette. Grover has him right where he wants him. The 0-2 to the Apponequet pitcher. And he'll take one outside on a close pitch, 1-2 now. Good job holding up is Willette. 1-2 showing signs of patience now as Grover will have to go after him. Willette trying to end it. He's gonna pop it up. Tough play. Bussey getting ready. And he's gonna run, but no, he's gonna hold it up and he sure would have been out. So wise of Sean Bussey holding up. And that will make it 2 outs now on the fly out to right field. This brings up the center fielder Hayden Lenz. Lenz now has the chance to play hero as Grover may get out of the biggest jam we've seen this entire season if he can get out of this inning. The Lakers center fielder steps up to bat. First pitch swinging, he's late on it, 0-1. Grover doing a great job here in relief. Lenz grounded out to the shortstop his last time up. He's 0 for 3 so far today, grounded out twice and popped out once. Lenz gets ready for the 0-1. Takes it upstairs for a ball. 1-1 evens the count. Bussey still on third. Fahey at second. But they only need Bussey to win the game. In the dirt, but a nice dig by Hornung, keeping Bussey over at third. (2-1) to the Lakers center fielder. Lenz gets ready. Here comes Grover's pitch. He's gonna pop it up. They could get out of it. Devanzo puts the squeeze on it. So Dante Devanzo able to get out of it, and the Lakers tie the game, but they can't win it. And we're gonna get bonus baseball here at Apponequet. It's gonna be the top of the 8th. We head to extra innings now. Top of the 8th. Brady Willette still on the bump after Apponequet able to tie the game, but were not able to win it as they had 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. But nonetheless, we're here now in extra innings. Shea Donovan, the left fielder, now center fielder, up to bat. He'll take a strike. Brady Willette comes out again for his 8th inning of work. Looks at one outside. It's a ball. Next pitch to Donovan. He's going to swing. Hits this one to the outfield. The outfielders, it will be Corey Sorrell, puts it away. So Sorrell gets the first out of this 8th inning. Matt Spielberg coming up, pinch hitting. This will be his first at-bat of the game as it comes in the 8th inning. The pitch to Spielberg in the dirt, 1-0. He's going to swing on top of that one. Willett will handle it himself. Throw on to first. 2 quick outs now here in the 8th. And we'll go back to the top of the order now as Matt Neal comes up. Looks at a curveball in the zone. Be his first strike. Oh, 1 to Neal. As Willett sets, he fires. He's going to swing at this one. Another chance for Sorrell as he goes back on it and will make the catch without a problem. So 1-2-3 in this 8th inning. A good job by Brady Willett as he has 8 innings in the book, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Apponequet looking to win it in extra innings. Bottom 8 now. Cody Manfred steps into the plate for the Lakers. The Lakers' third baseman looking to get things started here in the bottom 8. Takes a ball upstairs. And you thought Laker Nation and the Apponequet's bench may have used all their energy in the last inning. You may be wrong, as you can hear them pretty loud and proud right now as Manfred swings through one. Tied 4-4 here in extras. Takes one upstairs, 2-1 now. 2-1 to the number 21. He's going to swing this one, center field. And Donovan will make the catch, no problem, for the first out of this inning. Shea Donovan started this game in left field. He's moved over to center field. This brings up the DH, Bryant Conley. Looks at one low, 1-0. The reliever, Brandon Grover, on the mound for Ashland. This is his second inning of work after relieving starter Alex Anafilt. Looks at that one outside. After relieving starter Alex Amalifi. Pitch to Conley. Brushing him off the plate now, as Conley won't go for it. Nearly hit him in the leg. Grover just trying to find the strike zone. He will not. It's a 1-out walk for Conley on 4 pitches. This brings up Matt Bogey, number 23, the left fielder, coming up. He's got a base hit today. He struck out his last time up. Looking to have a better result with the runner on first. 1 on, 1 out. Grover checks his sign. He's going to pitch to Bogey. Bogey takes the first pitch for a strike. He'll step up to the plate. The number 9 hitter with the top of the order up after him, Dylan Raposo, on deck. Looks at one at the eyes for a ball. 1-1 is the count as it evens up. Bogey takes a timeout. And we see Apponequet's head coach talking to the umpire. And mid at bat, it appears we may have a pinch runner going to first. And that's exactly what we have, as number 1, junior John Nassif takes over at first base mid at bat with the count 1-1. Matt Spielberg will hold him at first, the new first baseman, as Nassif takes his lead. And if he's on for one reason, it's probably to steal. With only 1 out, Bogey. We'll see what he got. May get a hit and run going. He takes his lead. Pitches low, 2-1, as Nassif stays over at first. 2-1, maybe just looking for the right pitch to go on. Perhaps just getting a little bit more speed over at first. Nassif takes the lead. He's going to hold on at first. Bogey swings right through it, 2-2 now. Nassif will retreat. May wait for a full count to run. Bogey has to protect now, 2-2. Grover going to attack him. He will, and Bogey will stay alive as he fouls this one off. And as of right now, it looks like maybe just get a little more speed at first base for Nassif for Connolly. Up high, full count now to Bogey, as the Apponequet left fielder looking to do something. As a gap shot, if he hits it deep enough, Nassif may run all the way home. Full count now. Bogey going to be looking for a strike. Fouled it off, staying alive. That goes off the fence onto the football field. Staying alive is Bogey, as we're going to have to do it again. A lengthy at bat, so we got a battle brewing here with 1 out in the 8th. Nassif on. Pitch to Bogey, up high, and he'll draw a walk. Winning run is at second base as the second walk of the inning allowed by Grover, and we're back to the top of the order. It's Dylan Raposo, who drew a walk his last time up. 1 out now in the 8th inning with Raposo up. Can the Lakers shortstop be the hero? As Nassif, the pinch runner, takes his lead at second. They're holding him on. Raposo takes the ball up high. Grover starting to struggle to find the zone after he got the first out relatively quick. He's been throwing a lot of pitches here, walking his next 2 batters. Raposo digs. Grover sets. Nassif on second, but he's going to step off. Umpire calls time. And we'll have to do it again as Raposo digs in. Grover sets. Nassif gets his lead. The pitch. Looks at it. He wanted to swing, but he was waiting for a strike as Grover's been struggling to find the zone in this inning. You saw him take the step, but he held back. And Raposo, usually aggressive, but being patient in this inning, in this situation. He's got a strike. He's going to swing at this one. Chopper. They're only going to get 1. So it's 2 outs now with Nassif on third, and Sean Bussey comes up. So that'll be a similar situation as a sacrifice. Raposo moves the winning rudder 90 feet away. Sean Bussey comes up. So 2 outs. Apponequet needs a base hit to win this game and send the home fans happy. Bussey trying to find a gap. Takes one up high, little chin music. Brushing him off, he ducks it, 1-0. And hey, Apponequet would take a wild pitch win any day of the week. Nassif gets his lead. Might want a bigger lead over there as no one's holding him on. Bussey, he's gonna swing. It's gonna be through. The pitcher covers though, and he's out. He's out at first. The pitcher, Grover, wisely covers the bag on what a play by the second baseman. That would have won the game. Instead, we go to the 9th. And wow, some good theater here as we go to the top of the 9th here. Wow. top 9 here at Apponequet as Brady Willett back on the mound. Lakers head coach will not take him off the mound as he is coming out here for inning number 9. John Matarese is the leadoff man here in this inning. He'll take a ball outside. 1-0 to Matarese. And that one finds the zone. 1-1 from Willett. It's this one foul. Oh, the fan almost makes a play though. He bobbled it, should have had it, but he will not. A little half-hearted swing, kind of like a last-minute effort, but he ends up fouling it away. 2 strikes on him now. Matarese is 0 for 3 so far with a walk, a couple of strikeouts, and a ground out. Willett steps off. Fouls this one off, so we'll have to do it again now, as that one goes out of play. Matarese waiting his pitch. Here's Willett. He'll hit this one down the third base line, goes off the third base coach, and still 2 strikes. This one will be hit, and Manfred will take it himself. Plant, throw to Fahey, and he is gone to retire the first batter this inning. So Manfred will go to his left, cutting off Raposo, taking it himself, and the first man is done in this inning. That will extend Matarese's over. The catcher, Jackson Hornung, coming up again. He's had some success today against Brady Willett, 2 hits so far. The pitch to him. Looks at one low. Umps being a bit inconsistent in this game. I feel like they've been hitting some of the same spots and they've been changing up their calls throughout this game. Nonetheless, it's 1-0 to Hornung. Looks at that one low, same spot, same call, 2-0. Jackson waiting for a strike. Willett on the mound. He sets, he kicks, he fires. Right to Blake. Blake scoops it, throw to first. 2 groundouts begin this 9th inning, as Blake will throw him out routinely. And it's 2 outs now. Incoming now is Dominic Kavanagh. Kavanagh is the third baseman so far, is the third baseman of this game, and he'll take one low. Takes one low. Kavanagh grounded into a double play his last time up. Willett looking to just retire him to end this inning. He's going to hit this one high and deep into left center, and that one is going to be at the wall. Hayden Lenz brings it back. Hayden Lenz robbing Kavanagh of a home run. He hasn't done much with the bat today, but man, has he made the play of the year. That man keeps the game tied going into the bottom of the 9th, and he will be pummeled by his teammates. Hayden Lenz, have a game. His dad is going crazy. as his dad loves it. Hayden Lenz with the catch of the year, scaling the fence. Kavanaugh thought he had a home run. He's getting some high fives from his teammates, and there's not much you can do but just tip your cap to Hayden Lenz. Tremendous effort by that young man. What a play by number 8. It'll be the Lakers due up as Colin Fahey will be stepping into the batter's box momentarily. Brandon Grove takes the mound again, going for his 3rd inning of work, has not allowed the run as the Lakers are looking to win this game in the bottom of the 9th. We're reaching professional level now, 9 innings so far in the game. Man, what a play by Hayden Lenz. We're here in the bottom of the 9th with the game still tied after a tremendous scaling play by center fielder Hayden Lenz to keep this game tied. Colin Fahey, the first baseman, coming up, trying to get something going, giving Apponequet a chance to win this game here in the 9th. Grover on the mound, he pitches. Strike. First pitch is a strike to Fahey. Fahey gonna hit this one now into center. Donovan barely has to move and he'll catch it. That'll be the first out of the inning. This will bring up Aiden Blake, the second baseman. Blake struck out his last time up. So with one out, he'll be looking to get on base as he gets under it. This one's lifted into left field. It will be the left fielder who calls it, and he'll make the play. So 2 quick outs to end it, to bring in the second out. That was Andrew Sternick, the left fielder, defensive replacement in the game. So 2 batters, 2 outs, and here is the pitcher, Brady Willett. This game continues to go as Willett swings right through that one. We'll see, will Willett go out for a 10th inning, or are they going to finally pull him? But Willett looking to try to get the 2-out rally started. And he'll get under this one, this time to right field. And the right fielder will get under it, and he'll put it away. So all of the outfielders will make a play as the Lakers go down in the 9th in order. We go to the 10th inning now, still tied. We're now into the 10th inning now of this long game, this long quarterfinal of this Division III South Sectional Tournament, and your eyes do not deceive you. Brady Willett will be going out for his 10th inning. 10th inning of work. No idea how many pitches he's at, but his shoulder and his elbow definitely must be feeling it. They definitely owe him a lot of ice once this thing is all said and done. He'll be facing the shortstop, Dante Davanzo, who takes a ball to start the at-bat. Davanzo, the slick young shortstop, he's going to swing at this one and foul it away, 1-1. Well, 1-1 now to the number 1. Up high, 2-1. Davanzo not showing any signs of swinging, nose to layoff. The pitch to the freshman shortstop. Low at the knees. Bussey holding it a little extra. 3-1 now to Davanzo. Next pitch, up high, not even close. Dante will draw the walk, and he will head over to first base. And they're going to go talk to him, and this may be it. for Brady Willett. And they'll take the ball from him. And 9 innings in the books with the lead man on. This looks like it's going to be it. And Brady will get off the bump. In comes Matt Bogey from left field. He'll be the new pitcher. As what a day for Brady Willett, going 9 innings, allowing 4 runs. He goes a lot. And despite the outcome of this game, he is definitely going to get a warm welcome nonetheless. A great performance by Brady Willett. Keep going. Okay, yeah, that's Bogey. He was warming up in like the 5th inning, and now he's on.
Yeah, you might want to mention that when we come back.
Yeah.
Because I got him over here.
Yeah, okay. I think they wanted to use this kid as their starter for the next game, because he's a good pitcher. I saw him pitch a shutout.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they probably wanted to use him as a starter, but Brady's arm would literally fall off if they kept him out there any longer. Can't believe they let him go out in the 10th.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. So after the pitching change, we see Matt Bogey coming from left field to pitch. We saw him warm up earlier around the 5th inning, but only after throwing a few pitches, sat down from the bullpen. But now he's coming in to pitch, making his playoff pitching debut today. And he'll face off against Brandon Grover, the opposing relief pitcher. The leadoff man, Dante Davanzo, on first base for Grover. With nobody out, Bogey looking to keep the game alive. Looked for a bunt, and Grover brought it back for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 to Grover. Then they're going to try to pick off the runner. And they actually have a pinch runner at first base. That is John Reap, number 5 at first. Looking for the bunt again. This time a strike as he pulled it back, but it doesn't matter. It stays in the zone, 1-1. As they try to get that go-ahead run over. Grove has had an on and off game so far. He had a triple in his first time up, but has barely touched the ball his last time up, as this one almost hits Reap, but Fahey stays up. A couple of strikeouts along with a ground out for Grover to go with that triple his first time up. Pulls back the bunt again, 2-1. To Grover. Shows bunt again, pulls back in the zone again. Grover refusing to drop the bunt down. And he finds himself having 2 strikes, and this will probably take the bunt attempt away, as Grover is probably going to be free swinging here. He will, and he will line it. And it just shows what happens when someone sometimes can't bunt. It's a base hit, nobody out, and 2 on. So 2 on now with nobody out. The starting pitcher of the game, Alex Amalfi, coming up. He's got a couple hits in this game. He's looking to drive in the go-ahead run. Bogey going to try to pick him off at second, but he's safe. John Reap gets right back in on a close play at second base. They're chirping at the umpire. Even the Ashland fans are like, even the Ashland players are liking that. It's been a long day, and everyone's definitely showing for it. Giving the umps a tough time, and it's definitely been a tough game for them. Two on, nobody out for Alex. Facing Matt Bogey, the pitcher. The pitch to him, he shows bunt. Gets it right back to the pitcher. This will move the runner. Bussey takes it. No one's covering first. Nobody covered first as Fahey went in for it, as did the pitcher Bogey and Manfrim. And Bussey ended up picking it up. Everyone went for it. It's going to go as a single. And who should have been covering first, the second baseman Aiden Blake, was nowhere to be found as he was covering second. And the bases are loaded for Shea Donovan with nobody out in a very, very big RBI situation for this young outfielder. First pitch swinging, he'll foul it off. And just really a tough break for the Lakers, as was meant to be a sacrifice bunt, went right back to the pitcher. And Bussey just had no one to throw it to. So the bases are now jammed with nobody out for the Ashland center fielder. He's going to pop it up. Shallow. Lenz giving chase. This may drop. He's going to catch it. And he will go a long way to make the grab. And too shallow for Reap to test him. So it's 1 out. So a good job by Bogey getting the man to pop out. 1 out, and this will at least make the double play active. Matt Spielberg comes up for the second time. He grounded out to the pitcher his last time up. Infield still in with the bases loaded, only 1 away. Spielberg takes one high, ball 1, 1-0. Looking to get the bat on the ball and drive one at least deep enough to score a run. And at least or hit it hard enough to get it past the moved in infield. He'll take that one in the zone for a ball, 1-1. Spielberg will call time. Everyone has to go back to where they were. He's going to ground this one to first. Fahey going to go home with it. And Bussey will hang on to it on the low throw, and that'll mean the runner is out. 2 outs now here in the 10th. Score that play 3-2. Back to the top of the order as Matt Neal is due up. Bases still loaded, 2 gone. And we'll see what he can do. Needs a base hit. Looks at a ball outside, 1-0 is Neal. The Ashland right fielder looking to give him the lead. Matt Bogey trying to get out of a big jam. Start out bases loaded with nobody out. It's a tapper, tough play. He's going to throw it to first and will get him. Matt Bogey gets out of a major jam as he takes it himself. We are heading to the bottom of the 10th, still tied here in playoff baseball. Bottom of the 10th now. Center fielder Hayden Lenz coming up. Has had a tough time with the bat so far as he's been over, but he had a great play in center field, robbing Donovic Kavanaugh of a home run to keep this game going. He's coming up to plate looking to snap his over. He's going to hit this one to shortstop. Dante, spin, throws, pulls him off the bag. He is safe. Lenz, with great speed, flies down the first base line. That spin by Dante may have cost him, as a bit too fancy for his liking. That pulled Spielberg off the bag, and the leadoff man is on for Apponequet, the speedy Lenz. He'll reach on an E6. This brings in the third baseman, Manfrim. We'll see if Lenz tests his speed on the base path. Gets a nice lead at first. Grover looks over. He'll get a lead. First pitch swinging. This will go foul as Neal can't track it down. Cody Manfrim, the third baseman, still up to plate. He's been on base a couple times today. Aggressive on the first pitch. We'll see what he does with the second one as the 0-1 comes. Looks to bunt now. That gets away. Lenz is going to move up on the bunt. It's gonna be a ball as he pulled back 2-1, or 1-1 now to Manfrim, and he has the winning run at second base in Lenz. Lenz, who was a hero on the field, could be a hero in the base path with great speed in scoring position. Manfrim may try to lay another one down, 1-1, as Lenz, unless they get it right to him, they're not gonna get him out. But we'll see. He may be swinging. Good contact hitter, big guy at the plate. Good amount of power. May try to get an extra base hit in order to win this game. Lenz takes his lead at second. Dante gonna be sneaking around. And a little trick play. They had Dante going around. They had Dante go around the base runner, run in covering third, and then they had Kavanaugh run in, and yeah, they just pretty much tried to throw off Lenz, and nope, didn't work. He got back. Up high, 3-1 now. Manfrim doesn't look like he's going to be bunting with the runner on second. He wants to swing. 3-1, big at bat, nobody out. Swing. This one into right field. Will he tag? Runner's tag, Lenz. The throw to third is safe. Lenz gets in there, stays on the bag, and so it's going to be a sac fly for Cody Manfrim. Hayden Lenz is there. They're going to appeal to the umpire, but no, he stands by his call as safe. Lenz with great speed, showing it off, and they are mad. They're asking outs. Ashland is trying to get everything. Oh, the umpire. And the umpire has ejected a fan. And the umpire has ejected apparently one of the Ashland fans. And he's talking to the manager, too, of Ashland. And he is mad, the home plate umpire. And they're going to argue that Lenz left the bag early. They're saying no, it was fair. And one of the fans will be leaving. What? So with one out now, Lenz at third, and we have identified it as Brady Willett's dad is the man being ejected. This brings up Conley with one out and one on. Big at bat now as Conley looks to win it. And apparently he hasn't been far enough as the ump is still mad. Well, here comes the pitch to Conley now with Lenz at third, the winning run. Swings right through it. as he was looking to crush the ball. Ball deep enough will score as Lenz with has very good speed as we've seen. Conley looks at a ball outside. Timeout called. Bryant Conley DHing today. He was lifted for a pinch runner, but under high school rules allowed to be back into this game to hit. Lenz at third, the infield in. He's going to tap it. Third baseman. He'll pick it up, throw to first. And Lenz will dance a little at third, but nonetheless, Conley is retired, and that'll be 2 outs with the relief pitcher, Matt Bogey, up. So now 2 outs. Grover, another chance to get out of a big jam as he's done so before in this game. As Matt Bogey, the relief pitcher, looking to win it himself to make himself the winning pitcher in this game. Bogey and then the top of the lineup after. Thought about it, didn't go. 1-0 now to Bogey. Up high at the letters, 2-0 now to Bogey. That one will hit the zone, 2-1 to Bogey. Bogey looking for a base hit, trying to win the game and move on to the next round of this tournament. He gets this one. It's a tough play. It's going to be picked up. He's going to throw it, and he is out by half a step. Again, so close for Apponequet, but they can't get it done as we will continue this game moving forward into the 11th. John Matarese leads off here in the top of the 11th as Brandon Grover able to get out of another big jam when Hayden Lenz was on third base with only 1 away, able to get out of it after 2 groundouts to third. First pitch swinging, he goes after an off-speed pitch down in the zone. Matarese having a tough time today. I believe he's walked so far, but for the most part he is grounded out and struck out as he takes a strike down low. 1-1 is the count. The next pitch to Matarese. He's going to hit this one to third. That's a fair ball. That's going to be his first hit of the game, and he will be on. So a leadoff single for Ashland as that one hugs the line down third base and gets out of the stretch of Cody Manfrim. It's his first hit of the ball game. And this brings up the catcher. This is Jackson Hornung. Hornung in the batter's box, probably happy he's stretching his legs. Catching nearly 11 innings will do that to you. Sean Bussey definitely feels that right now. Probably one of the longer games of any of these kids' high school careers. And Hornung now gets ready for Bogey. He drives this one, left field. That is gonna get down and gone. They can't rob that one. A big 2-run home run for Jackson Hornung gives Ashland a 6-4 lead in this game. Bogey left it too far up in the zone, and he took it out of here. No chance to bring that one back, as that could be the final blow to Apponequet's season. But we're still here in the top of the 11th. Only one gone, or nobody gone actually, as the 2-run home run brings up Dominic Kavanaugh. The theater continues. There's a big home run, the biggest hit in that kid's life. popped up foul is Dominic. And you talk about heroes in this game. There's so many storylines going and so many people either given the chance or should have had been called the hero in this game, from Brady Roulette going 9 innings, from Hayden Lenz's robbing home run, to Brandon Grover getting out of so many jams. Now you have Jackson Hornung with the big blast, the 2-run home run. Nobody out now with the bases empty after the 2-run shot. Got him on the strike as Kavanaugh will stay up there. Bogey trying to clear his mind after giving up the 2-run home run. That one gets past Bussey, but nobody on, so no harm, no foul, just a ball. Time of this game has now surpassed 3 hours. Both teams using 2 pitchers apiece. As Bogey just looks to get through the inning now. And that one almost hits him in the head as he has to duck it. Can't tell if it slipped or Bogey just may be working out some frustrations. Kavanaugh coming up. Flew out his last time. He's also grounded into a double play. He's going to hit this one down the third base line. That is a fair ball. Picked up is the left fielder. Sorrell throws it in, and it's a single as he is hyped. So now it's a runner on with still nobody out. This brings up the shortstop, Dante Davanzo. He's got an RBI in this game. The freshman shortstop digs in. He's going to bunt, hit this one down the first base line. Bogey going to shovel it, and they'll get him, and that'll advance the runner on the sacrifice bunt from Dante. So despite the lead, Ashland looking to continue as Kavanaugh will move up. Here comes Brandon Grover, the relief pitcher who's been so good on the mound. He's allowed base runners, but he keeps getting out of the jams. That will get past Bussey, and Kavanaugh will move up to third base. So another runner advances, and they're going to go talk to Bogey. And they're going to talk to the right-hander. Not sure if they're going to pull him yet. They might just try to clear his head and get through this inning. Try to limit the damage after the home run. And it appears that they're going to stick with their guy. Matt Bogey will remain in this game. Just going to talk to him and try to get out of this inning, try to have him get a hold of his command. Grover coming up. Only one gone. First pitch swinging, hits this one. Bogey will take it himself, check the runner, throw into first, and he will get the second out on one pitch. So the talk works, gets Bogey to get the second out very quickly. Runner will not advance. Bogey doing a good job fielding his position as the pitcher so far in this game. This brings up the starting pitcher this game, now second baseman Alex Almafi. He'll see if he can bring in that insurance run home from third. Looks at one outside, 1-0. He's done pretty good for himself on the plate. He's got a couple base hits so far in this game, as well as a walk. We've seen him be a pesky base runner this game, too, as well as a smart base runner. Swings through that one as that'll get fouled off to the backstop. 1-1 now. Looks at that one outside. 2-1 now to Almafi. Not holding the runner on third. The pitch to Alex takes it low. Here's the pitch to him. Checked his swing. They're going to say he went around. So the count is now full after Almafi is not able to hold up. Full count with the runner on third, only 1 away, or 2 away. Timeout called. Perhaps umpire not really ready, not sure exactly what happened. Here's the pitch. And that one's low. They're going to say he missed the zone, so he walks him. Runner's at the corners now with 2 away. Incoming is the center fielder, Shea Donovan. Donovan started this game in left field, moved over to center field. They're going to go talk to Bogey on the mound. And they're going to stick with him still. Just infielders give him a little pep talk. Donovan was part of a very controversial call over earlier in this game where he checked his swing. They thought he went around and was strike 3. They said no. He was able to draw a walk as he swings right through that one. As he was able to draw a walk, which later let Ashland tie up the game on a 2 RBI double from Mason Dushney. So, no actual base hits, a couple flyouts and some walks, but a very controversial walk for this young man. Sophomore number 2. Been patient up there. He's flown out a couple of times, but again, he's definitely going to be best remembered for that controversial call earlier in this game. Early steal. He hits this one in the left field. Got a hold of it. Sorrell can't get to it. This will bring in 1, and then this will bring in the second run. It's a 2 RBI double, so he gets his first hit of the ball game, and it's a big one as he drives those insurance runs home. 8-4 now, Ashland. Shea Donovan gets it done, hitting it down the left field line over Sorrell's head. This will bring up Matt Spielberg. Spielberg takes one outside. Spielberg came into this game as a pinch hitter. He grounded out on a fielder's choice his last time up. Takes that one in the zone. Bogey gets ready. He sets. This one gets hit up the middle. Blake will take it. He'll throw to first. Low throw, but it's no problem for Colin Fahey, and that will end the top of the 11th, but a big inning for Ashland. They take an 8-4 lead as what could be the last hopes for Apponequet as they try to continue their season with a last inning rally. Bottom of the 11th now as we're at the top of the order. Shortstop Dylan Raposo steps up to the plate to lead us off. After a big inning from Ashland, scoring 4 runs in that inning, score is now 8-4 in favor of the road team as Apponequet as the number 1 seed trying to work some last-minute magic as Raposo, ever aggressive, swings at the first pitch. Grover out again trying to get the win. So he's coming out for his 4th inning, I believe, of work. Raposo, late swing, takes it the other way, foul, 0-2 now. As the Apponequet senior tries to get something started here to start things off in the 11th. This game started over 3 hours ago. And we'll see what the shortstop can do here on an 0-2. He'll hit this one off the end of the bat, and it'll go foul again. Raposo's walked before, also reaching on a couple of errors. And that has nothing really much going for him. Does have a couple RBIs, at least an RBI. Way up there. Raposo didn't even have to move. 1-2 now. Tried to maybe chase him out of the zone, but threw it way too high. As Grover pitches. That one's low now, trying to get Raposo to chase. Raposo showing more patience now. 2-2 now. Gets under it, popped up in the infield. Grover gonna take it himself and retire Raposo for the first out of the inning. This will bring up the catcher, Sean Bussey. Sean Bussey has walked in this game. As well as been out a few times. And he'll see what he can do with no one on as he swings at the first pitch. Ground out to a couple fielders' choices. He's going to swing in front of this one. The first baseman will take it, and Apponequet will be down to their last out. It is Colin Fahey coming up trying to keep the inning alive. Colin Fahey, who was the winning pitcher in the first round of the playoffs. Looking to get something started here. 2 gone in the 11th. First pitch is low from Grover. Trying to keep Apponequet's season alive. Looks at a strike. 1-1 now. That one's low, gets away. 2-1 now to Fahey. Fahey's done a good job over at first base today. Some good defensive plays. He's been on base a few times. Looks at that one outside. And he may be looking to walk again and bring up Aiden Blake, the second baseman. He's going to swing this one and drive it. Center field. Donovan going back. It's going to be off the fence, and he is going to hustle in for a stand-up double. So with 2 outs, they have a runner in scoring position as Colin Fahey gets a long double and missed a home run by a couple of feet. This brings up Aiden Blake, the second baseman. Blake has lined out and flied out as well as struck out earlier in this game. And he'll get under this one. This is going to be a tough play, but the second baseman, Al Maffei, puts the squeeze on it. And with that, that is going to do it here at Apponequet. The Lakers go down in 11 innings as the Ashland Clockers will be moving on in the playoffs. And after a long game, we hate to end it here, folks, but thank you for joining us all season. Thank you for a great Apponequet Lakers season, and we'll see you next year for here at Lake Cam. And it's been a pleasure for calling this playoff run. And as always, I'm Craig Salvador on the call with Eric Anderson on the camera. And after a long game and a great season, we say see you next year for more Apponequet Lakers baseball.